It's a really good idea to know in advance where your After Effects work is going to be shown. Is it going to be shown on the website? Is it going to be a part of an animation? Will it be on TV, film? Where is it going to be? That's what you have to know. Let's talk about how to look at the settings for your project. The first thing you can do, of course, is go to your composition menu, and you can choose composition settings if you already have a comp open and you want to know what the settings are of that particular comp. The composition settings dialog box opens, and I can look at the name. I can see what preset I have applied, if any. I can see the width and the height and more. But I'm going to go ahead and close this, and we're going to create another comp. So I'm going to go to New Composition, and let's talk about how we can set these ourselves. Of course, I mentioned earlier that you can enter your name for whatever the comp is going to be right here. And we can go to a preset. This is where the important part is right here. If you're going to go to the web, you have some presets for a web video and a web banner. I also want to bring to your attention the difference between square pixels and oblong pixels. Now, when I choose the web banner, notice that the pixel aspect ratio changes to square pixels. Square pixels are what you're going to see when you're on the web or when you're looking at something on a screen, such as a computer screen. So if you're making something for the web or a video game, square pixels is what you're going to be dealing with as far as the aspect ratio. And don't worry about not knowing which one to choose, because when you go up to this list and you choose something, it's going to know for you and put it there for you, so you don't have to worry about that. So never be alarmed about what aspect ratio you need. NTSC D1 is great for TV. So these are all the North American and European and Japanese standards for television. Your NTSC, your PAL, etc. For high def TV, you're going to head on down to High Def Land. And if you're going to go to the movies, I'm talking about the big screen, where people eat popcorn and they kick your chair and they talk on their cell phone, you're going to go to these guys here. And there's a reason I don't go to the movies anymore. But anyway, we can also choose our frame rate if we want to as well. If you also want to make your own adjustments, you can use your mouse to scrub in our hot text like so. Just click on the numbers and move your mouse left and right, and you can choose a number. Or you just simply click one time and enter any number you like. And once you do, you can make your own preset. As you see here, we have these buttons that allow you to click and name your own preset and throw a preset away if you don't want it anymore. We can also choose the resolution. We can work full, half, third, or quarter. We can choose the start time code and the duration for this comp as well. And once you're happy, all you have to do is click OK. If you're going to do things with plugins, then you might want to come here and deal with your camera settings as well. So you can work with your motion blur and your shutter and all that kinds of good stuff. So that is how you can use the composition settings to adjust the settings of your new comps as well as seeing the settings of previously existing comps.